welcome to Shoujo, where today we are finishing off season 2 of Chihayafuru. And I'm your host, Sarah, joined by Joe, the man who puts Joe in Shoujo. What's up, Joe?
Not much.
You're pumped to be done with Chihayafuru for a little bit.
It was getting all right at the end.
I enjoyed these episodes.
Yeah, these are good episodes. I get how this is a fun show to watch.
Yeah,
it's not the best to talk about, I feel like, necessarily, but
yeah,
I didn't have a bad time at the end.
Yep, episodes quite enjoyable. But before we jump into those and all our rankings and how it stands against our other series so far, we will catch up. Would you like to inform us of your life at the moment, Joe?
Yeah.
First.
So I started taking so I'm gonna go to Japan later this year, and I'm like, I got a minor in Japanese 9 years ago. I should take a little course and see if I can refresh some of that stuff. And so, I'm like, I don't know what course I'm supposed to take, because they just have this, there's an organization here that does that. But they just have all these different courses, and they're like, you could just refer to the online thing to see what you can do. But it's basically just the index of a textbook that's just self-introductions, recognizing things, saying your likes and dislikes. And I'm like, I have no idea where I fall on this, because I don't know what the actual exercises are. So I'm like, whatever, I'll go one class above the entry level thing. Right. So that's what I go to. And I go to my first session yesterday. And let me tell you, that's a little bit too low for what I'm able to do. So they're like, oh, we're not going to learn how to write hiragana in this class. And I'm like, oh, okay. Which is the normal alphabet. They're going to learn how to write katakana, which is the borrowed words alphabet. And for reference, I know several kanji. So it's just okay, this is very low considering where I should be. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do for that. Yeah. So,
and for anyone wondering, how could Joe go to Japan without Sarah? Don't worry. I was invited. I'm just too poor to go. But one day I will return.
Yes.
To the homeland of anime. But this will be Joe's first time going, and I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, so that's what I did on Monday. I didn't watch any other anime or anything, but I did finish season 2 of The Sopranos. So that's exciting.
And this is your first time watching, right?
That's my first time watching The Sopranos. Pretty good.
How yeah?
I get why people like The Sopranos. It's fun.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of when it was popular. They have a lot of the actors on Sesame Street. They have special guests on stuff like that. Extremely funny to watch.
That is funny. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's what I've been up to.
Okay.
How about you?
Let's see. Love Island season 7 of USA has concluded.
Oh.
The least romantic Love Island season I've ever watched.
Oh no. That's the whole thing.
It was just Drama Island. And
a total drama island.
Oh yeah, I never watched that show, but I do remember it. So yeah, interesting. Although it was funny because we had a couple basically break up in the finale, and it was very funny.
Nice.
Because he just very blatantly hated her and was just forcing her to end it so that she couldn't then go and spin a story that he dumped her and it was so blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But somehow they came in 3rd place and not 4th place. So a real couple lost to the couple that broke up.
That's pretty sad. They must be embarrassed.
Yeah, that's how this season. It's just a very much sums up the season ending. But they announced that Love Island Games will be back for season 2. It's almost been 2 years now, which is a very mediocre spin-off, but hey, it's something. I'll take it. And then I gotta watch the UK season that's been going the same time that I didn't watch simultaneously this year. And then Big Brother just started. So lots of more reality for me to talk about to you all who don't give a rat's ass about it. So look forward to that. I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel, the puppy tunnel. Because Pepper is, or we're getting there. I'm no longer thinking she has diabetes. Like potty training is working. I'm seeing she'll be a good dog once she gets over the puppy phase, which, it's just terrible overall. Yeah. Let's see. Bachelorette trip coming up soon. I'm not ready for it. I still gotta get my pink night outfit and still gotta get lingerie for the bride. The bride being my sister.
Cool.
So that'll be that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Some bummer stuff. We've lost a family dog, and that was very upsetting. So I had to like skip my live stream for work last week and stuff, but nothing else I think really going on with my life.
That's good. Maybe that's good. Is that good?
Yeah, it's fine. I move in like a month, so I took down all my posters, and even that took a little bit of time. But I always pack way too soon before moving. And then I'm only moving to a different building within my same complex, so it's really going to be like a low-key move. But yeah, so that's all I can think of that's coming up. But we've got a lot to talk about with this being a finale episode, so let's get to it.
Okay. All right. We'll get to it. The last 3 episodes of Chihayafuru Season 2. Episode 23 is called To See the Beautiful Cherry Blossoms. We open on Taichi winning his match against Retro by 18 cards. So get wrecked, Retro. Just annihilated.
Get out of here, dude. You're not a star of the show. You're just a comedy character.
Brutalizing him. Elsewhere, Arata is crushing the boob guy in Class A. So we're not totally done with that character, unfortunately. And may not be for a while, but at least he gets destroyed here. Unsurprisingly, Shinobu has also cleaned up. The Fujisaki coach has her students recording the match as he steps out of the room, and she goes to talk to Arata's coach. She's like, hey, he's a real good player, and the coach is like, yeah, he's just like that. Anyway, do you see any other notable players at this tournament? And then she thinks about Chihaya, and then she turns around to see Chihaya asleep in the hallway, just like right behind them.
She could get pickpocketed, like, why? Good.
Yeah, just falling asleep in corridors. Normal stuff.
Some freak could take photos of you asleep.
Oh my god. She wakes up and she's like, and the Fujisaki coach is like, oh, I'll have my student apologize for injuring you. But Chihaya is like, no, if I just swung better, I wouldn't have gotten hurt, which we turn out is not true. But that's what she says here. The door opens and Arata and Shinobu appear victorious, and they are moving on to the final.
Ultimate Showdown.
Shinobu's like, wow, it's just you and me, Arata. Ooh, I'm so scared. But he's like not, not intimidated or buying this at all. He's just like, ha ha ha. Chihaya is like, dude, I gotta watch this game. This is the best. This is gonna be the whole season has been leading up to this because this whole season has been this one tournament. But then Nishida and Kana show up and they're like, why aren't you checking your phone, Chihaya? Kana got out in the semifinals, but both Tsutomu and Taichi are in their final match. So we're stacked to the final.
Someone else's too, but
don't worry about it. Who cares? But they're both playing on the first floor while Class A final is on the second floor, so you can only go and see one of them. Nishida's like, oh wait, it's freaking Arata and Shinobu in the final, and then he's like, man, I'm gonna go watch that one. Actually, I don't care about my teammates. I'm Nishida. Taichi doesn't need us. He's like totally on a roll anyway, so we should go and watch this one.
Terrible. He's the whole one who was like, Tsutomu, you're not even like a part of the team anymore, man.
They don't know what to do with him. Yeah.
Ugh.
But then we remember that Taichi told Chihaya to focus on practicing for the Queen match, so he's like, oh, he'd want you to go see this game. Elsewhere, Pseudo chastises his team for losing. Retro escapes punishment by sulking because he got beaten by Taichi so badly.
Because he got like destroyed.
He got crushed.
He only got like 5 cards from Taichi. who he thought was his rival.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Taichi's like, you're not going to be in season 3, bud. You're out of here.
Sadly, I feel like
of course he
we
is.
will see him.
You have to like hang on to this menagerie of terrible boys, but we'll talk about that more. In the B and C final, Sumire brings water to Taichi and Satomu and is like, wow, the others sure are taking their time. I wonder if they're going to show up. Maybe Chihaya fell asleep. Ha ha ha. Maybe she's going to go watch Arata instead. Isn't that right, Taichi? And Taichi's like, yeah, that's probably what she's doing. I don't think she's coming. The Class A final will be Arata and Shinobu, and there's no way she's going to miss that. He's like dead set on like, yeah, she's not going to be here. Taichi's opponent is Rion, and her team is mad at her for losing the team tournament. She nervously tells her team that she's going to try to win, and that wins them all back because, hey, look, she's like into it. Yay.
So much from the Iron Mask.
So
I
much.
have a hard time believing one match is going to change.
Yeah, it mostly just seems like
it's
he just didn't
her
talk
gimmick
to her
for an episode.
You know?
Yeah, that too. Yep. Well, he just basically alienated her by picking on her.
Yeah. This guy
blonde
sucks.
guy. Yep. Yeah.
Rion's like, I gotta win this for the team. So we have some second years that can carry on the like Fujisaki team next year because our entire team was stacked with third years. The match starts and the cards are dealt. But Rion is surprised to see that Taichi looks incredibly bored. He's just like sulking. He's just like, why do I have to be in Class B? Why am I not in Class A? This sucks. Why do I have to play this? Man, whatever. This sucks.
Yeah. Well, I think he's just trying not to care.
Oh, it's great.
If he doesn't care about the fact that Chihaya is there, he can't be bothered by it.
This is the ultimate truth of this episode.
But I guess he's good. He's good if he just isn't bothered.
He's good if he just doesn't want to be there. He's like, I don't know.
Mostly his issue is him being in his own head, questioning if he can overcome natural abilities. So if he just doesn't think about it, then he does better. And then, yeah, so he just needs to freaking chill out more often.
Yeah.
But also, Rion barely lost to Chihaya, so I would think he would think this was a good test of skill.
Well,
if his heart was in it more.
I guess so. I mean, I guess he doesn't know that she only lost or like she only got close because her grandmother was reading or whatever.
Yeah, I guess they don't just. I guess
they don't know that.
Don't talk. Like we don't know. They never talk to each other, let alone about how their matches were. Even though this is a tournament that had individual matches the following day where you could have played against people that your teammates played against.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Taichi hears Kana and turns to see that both her and Chihaya are here. He's like, what the hell? Why did she come here? They're all supposed to be cheering, like, they're all supposed to be in the top floor. They're supposed to be watching the Class A. They're all here to cheer him, but he's like, I don't get you, Chihaya. I don't get why you're here. Fine, whatever. I'm just going to win this game as quickly as possible so you can go and watch the end of the Class A final. How about that? At the Class A final, the room is packed. Everyone wonders how this is going to go. Will Arata be good enough to beat the Queen? Is he going to be a contender for the Master title? Who knows? They set up their board. But just before starting, Shinobu tells Arata that the best players are the ones that did it all alone. This match is going to prove that they don't need friends. And Arata's like, okay. What?
Yeah. He's just chilling.
He's just the most chill guy.
Real intense. Yeah.
Oh, he's the most just chill guy that came out for a good time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Even though he's such a pouty boy not that long ago.
I know. He was so angsty, and now he's just like, whatever. Play starts, and they both take cards so fast that the audience has a hard time knowing who's winning the cards when they do it. But Shinobu wins the first two cards. Arata isn't deterred, though, and he takes a card before the first syllable was fully spoken, somehow. How do you do that?
I don't know, because normally we're explained when Chihaya does it because she has incredible hearing, but that's not something we've ever been told that Arata possesses. So how? How?
I don't know, but he's doing it, I guess. Shinobu apologizes to the cards, saying that she's not going to be able to get all of them. Meanwhile, in the Class B final, Taichi and Rion are sucking it up by faulting constantly. Everyone is like, what is happening? This is the worst game I've ever seen. Taichi's like, shit, so man, good. I just need to win this dumb match so Chihaya can go upstairs. I just need to get through this. And Kana is like, well, at least Rion is screwing up because the reader is doing a terrible job. And then she realizes that the reader is nervous because he's having his final exam to be promoted too. So, like, everyone's just having a bad time.
Which is like this, I feel like do that in a lower stake round, not the finals, to have some guy possibly messing up this match.
It's terrible.
Rude.
It's going so bad for everybody.
Oh.
I mean, Taichi's just doing bad because Chihaya's here, but like, it's very funny to be like, this is the worst game I've ever seen. Rion tries to get it together and starts to be able to play better by moving super quick. Taichi starts falling behind, and then he starts to spiral, thinking about how he can't beat people with natural talent. He's like, I can't win quick like this. He stands up and thinks that he just needs to think of Rion like Chihaya, not like the Master, which is, he's been obsessing about the Master match this whole time because he's like, am I ever going to be good enough to beat that guy? So he's like, I'm just going to focus on beating Chihaya. He's never beaten Chihaya, but he does have a standard strategy against her where he splits all of his cards so she can't just jump to the right one. So this is like the anti-speed strat.
The move. Get it.
He starts undercutting her momentum and negates her speed advantage. He'll probably lose the single syllable cards on speed because that's just going straight to it. But he should be able to split the rest and beat her through like good memorization. That's basically his plan. He starts to chip away from her and thinks that he'll have to use his strategy to beat Chihaya. He wins by 9 cards. Rion just doesn't have the stamina to play 5 games in a row, so she just couldn't pick it back up.
Yeah, because I guess that's true, because today is the first day that she's doing that, because she's normally just kept on reserve. But yeah, 9 cards is a lot.
It's a lot. Like,
Taichi
really recovered. Taichi goes to report his win and then rushes to drag Chihaya upstairs to the Class A match. But like, while he's dragging her, she just goes totally limp and starts crying. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, what's happening? But it turns out she's just so happy he finally made it to Class A. She congratulates him while crying on the floor as we cut to credits. He did it. He made it to Class A, and he does not give a shit at all.
Well, he's put so much pressure on himself. And then, because he feels like she's missing out on something by supporting him, which is very sad.
Yeah.
But that's what she's conditioned him to feel like.
She's trained him like a dog to feel underappreciated.
He expects nothing.
Yeah. This would be me.
And there's no...
This is the most real, to be like, oh, you're congratulating for me in Class A. Oh, yeah, cool. I'm the last one in the team to make it. But all right, yeah, I guess I did a good job. Thanks. Like, I don't care.
Well, he's trying to rush her to see if they can watch the last bit of the Class A thing.
Yeah.
Which, but yeah, we're so happy for Taichi.
We're so happy for Taichi.
This is A finally.
This is Taichi's biggest. Finally. Oh, finally. Yep. This is his biggest win in these episodes, because let me tell you, he's gonna be taking some L's soon.
But that's just back to normal. So let's celebrate when we can.
That's true. This is the big Taichi win. He makes it to Class A by kind of dominating Rion still. I mean, 9 cards is nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a close game.
Freaking crushed her.
Any other thoughts about episode 9?
Nah.
We don't get to see.
Let's keep rolling.
Any of Satomu's game. I'll just tell you that.
No.
We get nothing.
Upsetting.
Episode 24 is called When I Must Hide. We open back up, and Taichi tells Chihaya to stop crying. We gotta go catch the game upstairs. And then he drags her up and blots her tears with his shirt.
God, I'm just glad we don't have more stupid, snotty, whatever. This is a josei. Why are they doing that? It's so upsetting.
Yeah, Chihaya is like, hey, if you're Class A now, we can be rivals. And she gets all like,
oh, good.
competitive with him. And he's like, knock it off. Kana, Sumire, and Retro, for some reason, all peek their heads out from the room and tells them that they can go catch the Class A game. They'll stay behind and cheer on Satomu. Retro doesn't say this. He's just there. I don't know why he's there. Chihaya is like, no, I'm the team captain. I should stay here with the team. But then Taichi grabs her hand and is like, we're going. See you later. Sumire sees Taichi grabbing Chihaya's hand and is like, damn it, this isn't how this is supposed to go. I'm supposed to win something this season too. But Kana tries to cheer everybody up by referencing a poem.
Yeah, I like that Sumire is like, I don't get what's up with Oe senpai. She's just always using poems as like a band-aid for, I don't know. It's just really nice that Sumire is observant.
Yeah.
And notices things, which I guess is why she's
good. She deals with the human part of this show
in an interesting way.
Yeah.
Not just shallow. Yeah.
That's fine.
Not enough Sumire.
Yeah, unfortunately, this might be the most we get out of her. I don't think we get anything else.
No.
Suddenly, someone starts yelling, It's Tsukuba, who's only one card away from winning the Class D finals. Nobody but the coach even noticed he was there, which is extremely funny.
Mm-hmm.
Chihaya and Taichi rush up to the second floor, but Chihaya doesn't want to go after all. She says she's going to go back and starts turning away as her finger starts to throb. Taichi's like, "What's your deal?" But Chihaya doesn't know what to say.
She's being a big scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Big baby.
She can't handle it.
Ugh.
Outside.
This is why nothing happens in this show.
Yeah, God. Oh, man. Outside, the coach that's like out there tells them that the room is full anyway, so they have a hard time getting in. But then the Fujisaki coach asks the other coach if they can make some room for them because she's brought Boob Guy with her, and she's like, "Well, we want to go." And then she encourages Chihaya to watch the match. So the four of them are about to go in. They wait to go in, but as the door opens, Chihaya is engulfed in a sea of water. She's like, "Wait a minute. There's no water here. This is just a normal match, but it feels like something is happening. What could be happening, Sarah?"
Arata, gulp down that Arata card.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, it's just like last season's finale.
Yep, it sure is. Anyway, Arata is winning 5-11 with a 6-card lead. So damn, something happened.
Wild.
Nishida kind of recaps the match saying that they were neck and neck at the beginning, but then Arata started moving before the first syllable was read consistently, and Shinobu just couldn't counter that. Also, Arata plays really aggressively, so.
Yeah, the like referee guy or whatever is like, yeah, he definitely takes after his grandpa, like dirty Arata, like fighting dirty kind of moves.
I guess.
So,
I didn't quite, like, he sends her stuff. Is that what it is, or?
Yeah, I guess just the way he plays is like very much like doing it with the intention of, I don't know, like pinpointing. But that's like how you should play, or at least at this level with this kind of opponent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe just because he seems like such a cheery guy.
Or I don't quite get. Yeah. We hear some of Shinobu's thoughts, thinking about what she can do or what mistakes she's made, and she decides that only targeting some of the cards were her mistake. So she's like, "All right, fuck it, I'm going for all of them now." She takes 2 more cards, hitting them hard to like knock multiple of them. But it turns out she's kind of guessing, so she's like kind of gambling now.
Well, she's not using the same precision she was before.
Right. However, the audience notes that this strategy does not counter Arata's strengths in any way. He just straight up faster and can accelerate like crazy. That's his thing. He accelerates real fast, which I don't really understand is different than being just fast, but I guess it is.
Well, I guess there's not enough distance. I don't know. Acceleration is everything.
I mean, yeah, because like just being quick is the same as accelerating fast, right?
Well, no, I guess it's like if you could wait longer before reacting if you have faster acceleration. Dude, they're just trying to think of cool new terms to use as like differentiating players.
Yeah, it does feel like we're doing some Mario Kart stats where it's like, oh, this person has fast acceleration, but this person has a faster top speed, which is like, okay, but I don't really understand what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arata knocks the card so hard it's about to hit Chihaya directly in the face, but then Taichi blocks it. Arata sees this and apologizes to them. Despite his crazy acceleration, he's always so relaxed in a game. Chihaya thinks once again about Takana's explanation for the Chihayafuru card as a like perfectly spinning top, and she's like, wow, you know what that really describes? It really describes Arata. Very powerful, but perfectly in balance. Arata.
Yeah, impassionate. Right? That's basically. Oh, puppy, don't. She can jump out of her crate sometimes. Hold on. Go, carry on.
Across the room, Arata's parents are dismayed. They're like, oh, Shinobu can't even beat him. What are we gonna do? It's pretty funny. Morale thinks about how Arata has put in a lot of work over time to get better. He wasn't born a great player after all, and we get an Arata flashback where his grandpa teaches him how to enjoy the game through practice. Anyway, he got better at Karta, and also he got taller after he took his break. So now he's big and tall. So they're like, ooh, maybe he just grew into himself, which is okay. That's cool. Everyone is like, maybe this guy can beat Master Sho. The score is now 9-4, and Shinobu is getting annoyed at the audience. She pulls out a Snowmaru towel out of her Snowmaru bag and starts dabbing the sweat off of her face. She tries to get it together, remembering that she can beat some pretty good players today, so she should be able to do this. Shinobu takes a card from Arata by slipping under his hand, like barely getting in there. Then they both hit the next card so hard it scatters all of the cards in the area. It was at the same time, but it was on Shinobu's side, so technically she wins it. Chihaya saw that Shinobu actually got the card first anyway, so like she doubly got it, I guess. Chihaya starts swiping the air, and Taichi has to grab her arm to stop swiping the air in the middle of someone else's match. Come on.
Come on, Chihaya. The practice swings are so lame. And it's very selfish of you to not be paying attention and just, oh, good Lord.
Shinobu defiantly glares at Arata, thinking that she has a closer connection to the cards, while Arata just smiles and it pisses Shinobu off. Also, she's like just totally exhausted at this point. Even still, she takes the next several cards, but in the end, it isn't enough, and Arata wins by 2 cards. They bow, and Shinobu gives the biggest fake smile I've ever seen as Arata is declared the winner. He immediately puts his hand on Shinobu's forehead and informs her that she has a fever, probably from walking around in the rain yesterday. Anyway, it sure is amazing you did so well considering that. And Shinobu thinks to herself that she always wanted to play against an opponent who puts up a fight. So she's like, yeah, of course I did that well because I'm the queen, as we cut to credits.
Yeah, so basically it's implying our Arata would not have won if she had been in top condition.
Yeah.
So it's not like Shinobu truly lost. It's just the conditions. But we got what we wanted for the sake of the plot of Arata winning so he can go to Tokyo for college.
He can be in the show now. Yay. Finally.
Yeah,
he can
but
join the cast.
Like, surely the show is not going to be in college for quite some time.
Yeah.
They're only second years.
Yeah, they need to come up with some excuse for him to be there more. He's like, oh, I'm going to a lot of college visits.
Prep school.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something.
Yep.
Anything else about this match?
But yeah. Good. Remember when you thought that Shinobu might be related to Arata?
Yeah.
When we first saw her, or you thought she was a ghost person?
I thought she was a ghost, and then I'm like, she's like just like a girl version of Arata. I'm still kind of right about that. Is the thing.
Yeah.
She's like what Arata would have been if he didn't have friends.
Yeah, that's true. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to our last episode.
All right, we'll finish up. Episode 25, the final episode of Chihayafuru Season 2 is called I Can Look Up and See the Snowy Cap of Mount Fuji. Arata's parents are like, well, shit, what are we going to do now? His dad's like, I don't know, maybe we can make him win like 2 tournaments or something. But then his mom tells him that his grandpa took out an education life insurance policy. And the dad's like, I'm sorry, a what? That sounds fake. And he's like, well, cost aside, don't we want him like not moving too far away? And the mom says that she's not looking forward to being alone with just her husband, but there isn't much they can do about it. And in exchange, I do not understand.
Terrible parents, terrible marriage.
Why is this in here?
I can see why he hung out with his grandpa so much.
Why is she dropping the casual, well, I fucking hate you.
He doesn't like his dad. His grandpa didn't like his dad. Even his mom doesn't like his dad.
God damn, this was the weirdest. I had to like pause the video and be like, did she, what? What is happening?
I don't know. Resigned marriage.
Yikes.
Yup. No wonder he wants to go to Tokyo. Get the hell out of there.
Taichi thinks that Arata's going to come to Tokyo now. Arata walks up to him and gives him a high five, and Taichi's like, what are you doing? And Arata's like, oh, we're supposed to like high five as winners, right? Because you won your match, didn't you? Congrats, man. We're supposed to high five. And Taichi's like,
yeah. Look at him trying to be a human.
Yeah, look at that. We're friends, right? This is what friends do. This is human interaction.
It's nice. So nice.
Suddenly, a hand grabs the back of Arata's shirt and drags him down. It's Chihaya, and she congratulates him from the floor for winning, but also asks how he can be so relaxed when he plays. Because she's like, I get super tense when I play. How do you do it, Arata? It's so Chihayafuru of you to be impassionate. He's about to explain, but then they get an announcement that the winners need to gather for the closing ceremony, so we don't get to hear his explanation.
Do you think he actually was going to explain it, or he was just going to be like, I don't know, I just do my thing?
I was just like, oh man, I just,
or you had to learn yourself, Chihaya.
Why are you such a chill guy, Arata? We need Arata over the chill guy meme.
Chill guy meme.
You don't know that one?
I'm not a very good meme consumer.
The chill guy, my new character. A chill guy. I'm going to show you a picture of him.
Okay.
And we're going to edit a picture of Arata's face over him. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, I've never seen this in my life.
You've never seen him?
What is that from?
He's just a chill guy, you know?
Okay. Memes are so funny.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Continue.
What's happening? Chihaya thinks she's worked hard, but something about this isn't right. She's like, shouldn't I be a contender this season? What do we do if we don't get renewed? I'm never gonna be the champion. I lost this season again, and we lost last year. Losers for another year.
No, they did win.
They did win
the team stuff.
That's true. But then someone calls to her, and we see that both Satomu and Tsukuba throw out peace signs because they've won their tournaments as well. So woohoo! Yay. The winners are announced. Arata wins Class A, Taichi wins Class B, Satomu wins Class C, and Tsukuba wins Class D. Turns out Mizusawa has cleaned up, winning everything except for the Class A match.
Gosh darn it, Chihaya and Nishida.
Only Chihaya
you ruined it.
Chihaya's like, shit. We could have won everything if I didn't blow it.
Mm-hmm.
They all get ready to leave, but before leaving, the Fujisaki coach offers to email Chihaya the Class A match recording. She wonders if anybody else notices that the only two people at the tournament that didn't lose a single match were Arata and Taichi, which I guess is true.
Yeah. Oh, I really like whatever her name is. We gotta remember it, but I love that she's like a substitute mentor to Chihaya now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this means we're gonna have to deal with Boob Guy more and the rest of the Fujisaki team.
He's gonna graduate soon.
Do not like. That's true.
Beat it.
That's true. They can get out of
here.
As
long as he doesn't hang around like freaking pseudo.
Yeah. God. They can form like the terrible boy club. Let's see.
It truly is astounding how many of them there are in this show for women.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we cut to the hospital where a doctor tells Chihaya that they didn't find anything wrong with her finger. She'll have to visit a bigger hospital. We cut to a bigger hospital where they tell her that she needs an MRI. She gets an MRI and it turns out she has endromatosis, and she tells the Karada team that about this, and it turns out that it's a rare disease where some bones get softer over time or something, but it's only like the middle joint in her finger bone that has it, but she's gonna need an operation, and she's like, I'm gonna be admitted to the hospital and have to undergo anesthesia and stuff. It's scary, but it's the only way that she'll be able to play Karada better.
A lot more intense than your little finger thing, huh?
I didn't need anesthesia. Yeah, they just numbed my finger. I got finger surgery to the audience where they like removed a thing from.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Not that everyone ever listened to all of our episodes, but
yeah, they didn't replace my bone or whatever. I didn't need to drink the bone strengthening juice. They like put in like a sheet or something. Anyway, she gets dropped off at the hospital and left with her sister's laptop to watch the Class A final match on repeat, which she does.
Freaking sweet. God.
All she ever wants.
Win.
Yeah.
You win, support Taichi so you can win, but you also get to watch and not disrupt the entire match with your swinging.
Just swinging the whole time. The nurse keeps being like, you need to stop swinging your hand. You're getting surgery on it. Elsewhere at Arata's bookstore job, he sees Chitose, Chihaya's sister, on a swimsuit magazine and is like, oh, that's weird. I knew her. Then he gets a call from Chihaya. She hesitates to tell him why she called, though. At a flower shop, the rest of the Karada team argues over which flowers to get Chihaya. Taichi is being pensive the whole time, thinking that Chihaya might be feeling down about getting finger surgery. She's not, though, and she asks Arata how to get better at Karada. That's all she can think about, she tells him. He tells her that he always thinks back to his room after any game he plays. He always thinks about the one time he played her as kids.
Well, he's saying when he plays, he imagines he's playing in that room, like his favorite place he's ever played Arata, which is so sweet. I was like, oh, it's kind of romantic.
Yeah, bam, huge colors, big moment, shoujo ass effects. This is what I have written down. He's been thinking about her the whole time, every time he plays Karada.
Yeah.
Dang.
Poor Taichi. That's all it takes for him to... Taichi puts in so much work.
Oh
it's
my
just
god.
So nice.
And in this moment, I knew he was toast.
I know. The thought of her makes him strong.
It's just
That's what makes him strong, Karna.
Huge moment of being like, there's like all these effects happening. It like looks great. And it's like, oh my God, Arata thinks about me all the time.
Ooh.
And guess who turns the corner as this happens? It's the Karna team. That's right. Taichi, just in time to see Chihaya glowing on the phone. Chihaya thinks to herself that she doesn't understand these feelings that she's having. What could they be? Sarah, what could these feelings be?
What do you mean she doesn't know? She freaking says it.
But for the rest of her life, she'll always love Karna. And then she adds that she'll always love Arata.
Do we think this? Okay, but like, does she recognize that's a romantic way, or just that she loves him as like?
I can't do this again. I can't be doing this again.
Well,
I can't do it. After Kimi Tsudoka, I can't do this a second time. She says love, okay? I don't remember what literal word she says, but it was translated as love. So, God, it could be not. It could not be that. Am I going to be like in pain in season 3?
Well, I don't recall being super sad. Well, it definitely didn't feel like the conclusion. So it never, I don't think it was like it finished the show, but I don't think it's romantically satisfying, if I vaguely remember correctly.
Yeah. Anyway, the operation was a success, but she can't practice her swings until it's fully healed. Her sister and mother visit her, and her sister is very dismissive, but gets her like this really big daddy bear plush. So there's that. That's fun.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it's cute.
I thought that was very sweet.
Chihaya has to write down 20 poems for her homework. She thinks about how Kana told her to read a bunch of poetry before being able to write her own, but she's like, I'm not doing that. She only got through 5 poems before she had to get the surgery, so she's running out of steam. She thinks about Karna, and then about Arata. He always thinks about playing her in his room, huh? I guess my whole life has been about Karna too, in a way. Always wanting to get better, just so I can receive a little bit of passion. Kana and Taichi come and visit Chihaya in street clothes, and Taichi is wearing a cross necklace, and I'm like, what's going on, my boy? Ever hear of a band named Creed? Is he Christian? What is this?
I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's part of like gothic accessories. Not that Taichi's a goth, but I don't know.
He's listening to Creed.
Just have them.
We got another Creed listener on the team.
I know him and
Mizusawa.
Oh God, they do have some similarities. Those suffering through dense girlies, but I'm not certain that Taichi's gonna overcome it.
Oh no, Taichi's going on the Creed cruise for sure, by himself. They meet up with Chihaya and read some of her poems. One of them is just straight up a story about her hanging out with Shinobu. Like, not even a poem.
Okay. But then
Kana reads a much better poem about Karna, and then she reads another one about longing, and she's like, oh no. Because she's put it together.
How exciting.
Kana and Taichi walk home. Taichi's like, well, she seemed to be like recovering okay. Seems like things are gonna go back to normal, huh? But then Kana stops and just starts smacking him on the shoulder. She's like, you gotta try harder, man. And he's like, what? And she tells him that she should have gone to see her alone. You shouldn't have brought me along. Chihaya isn't going to be clueless forever, and Taichi tells her that he already knows this.
Then do something or give up. Probably give up.
Give up.
Honestly.
You need to give up, man.
So cute that Hana's like rooting for him.
I know.
Oh. Somebody in your corner. It certainly isn't Chihaya.
Yeah. At the hospital, Chihaya watches the video of Arata on repeat. This is boding very poorly for Taichi. Elsewhere, the Fujisaki boob guy hits on his teacher and she shoots him down. Then she gets a call from Chihaya thanking her for the video. She asks her what she thought of the match, and she tells Chihaya that Arata is just a pretty solid player all around. Nothing too crazy going on there. And then she goes into a long description of how Shinobu plays.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like someone who actually knows what they're talking about, advising.
Yeah, finally.
Nice.
Finally, somebody who knows what's up. Then she invites the Mizusawa team to do a summer training camp with them. And Chihaya is like, oh yeah, hell yeah, we'll do that for sure. We cut to Taichi and Chihaya going to the summer camp. The rest of the team couldn't make it because their society had summer camp the same day. And also, Kana is making sure that Taichi can go with Chihaya alone.
Look at her.
She's a
Best
homie.
wing woman ever.
She's very cool. We learned that Chihaya should be resting her finger, but is still going to this camp anyway. She's like, I can't stay away from Karta for long because Karta makes me think about things. I wonder what. I have this longing in me. What could it be? They arrive as we cut to a credits montage of scenes from this season. And then we get a post-credit scene.
I did not watch past the credits, so I'm glad you pointed this out.
We get a post-credit scene where Arata informs his bookstore owner guy that he's moving to Tokyo, and the guy's like, "No, my best guy!" And then we cut to black. It's pretty good.
Was he a good worker?
I guess.
I guess he's hardworking.
Dude, he's just a chill guy who Loki doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
that's his whole deal.
Well, he's had a lot of change from season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the meme. That's the whole meme.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyway.
We
did it.
Man.
We made it to the end.
We did it.
It truly
Season
was
2
just that tournament.
wrap.
The whole season.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's pretty wild.
Well, I can predict that the next season will be about a different tournament.
Oh, God.
It's probably going to be the qualifiers for Master and Queen, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's got to be right. Something like that.
Okay, we've got our spreadsheet pulled up with our previous...
we got to move kind of fast. Wait. Sorry, guys. I have people coming over soon, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
We got 30 minutes still. We can take our time. We don't have to rush. I can also make them wait. They're not that important to me.
No, this is my bad. We were supposed to record last night, but Sarah is occasionally selectively narcoleptic and just sleeps too much.
That's okay. Did you have any other big closing thoughts about season 2?
I'm happy Taichi won. I love that he has Kana supporting him. Arata is gonna be more of the show. Freaking Nishida has plummeted in rank amongst
what the heck,
characters.
Man? They didn't know what to do with him this season.
I mean, he's still better than Tsukuba, so
Tsukuba freaking put in the work, man. He's Class B now.
No, he's Class C now.
He was Class C before. They were both Class C. Because he was in the Class C.
Right. Okay. Well, right. Then he'll be in matches more, I guess.
He did have the best matches this season again.
Well, I have someone in every rank, so I know Chihaya is going to be like, now we super gotta win every division.
Yeah. I wish there were more.
So Sumire is going to get a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Sumire. There needs to be more Sumire.
Yes. Biggest takeaway.
Yeah, she's really good. I wish I understood. I wish they had more to play with in terms of how people play. Because having Arata also just go quicker on the syllable. That's just what everybody. That's just how you win this game, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
But how's Taichi going to do that? He can't do that.
I don't. This training camp going to be wild. I
need next season. You know what I need to happen next season? I think what? I need Taichi to beat Arata and become the master, and then Arata gets with Chihaya.
No way. Okay, I think Taichi rather the other way.
I mean, I think he'd rather the other way, but the way things are trending, there really doesn't make any sense as to why that would happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
He needs to listen to Creed on screen.
I hope we get to see... Oh, my...
He needs to start...
What? Okay. Moving on. We can talk more at the certain points as we go through these rankings.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, our first ranking. I don't think much has changed for me, honestly. The only thing that probably changed is the side characters. I guess we can consider some couples, but in that gag episode, they confirmed that there were no couples in this show except for Retro and Nishida's sister.
Yeah, I guess I agree.
Well, let's go over them. We can still go over them.
Yeah.
All right, so overall show. Do you have any updates?
Your ranking, Joe? I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm going to read mine from the bottom.
Mine's the same.
Overall show number 5, Chihayafuru, both seasons 1 and 2 at this point. Season 2 was not enough to bump it up. I'm sorry.
Nope.
The tournament, as much as I love Satomu, half of the season was over the course of 2 days. Number 4 is Kimi ni Todoke. Number 3 is Skip Beat. Number 2 is Angelic Layer. And number 1 is The Rose of Versailles.
And mine from bottom to top is Angelic Layer, Skip Beat, Chihayafuru, middle of the pack, Kimi ni Todoke, and The Rose of Versailles.
Okay, so it didn't improve for you either.
But if we include the movie, does that deduct
No, I don't think we can. We can't compare a movie to a TV show. It just feels like not a thing you can really do.
No, all right.
I mean, I guess we could. We could just put it at the bottom, right?
Nah, it's fine.
Protagonist. Has Chihaya recovered for you a little bit?
Well, if I was thinking of movie Oscar, then yes.
Oh my God,
but,
okay. We're not thinking about movie Oscar.
No, I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
I think I'm also gonna keep it. I'm sorry, Chihaya. You're still ranked last for me.
Damn, so I forgot she's last for you.
So it's
worse than Misaki. Is crazy.
Listen.
You're worse than nothing, Chihaya.
Next season, she's gonna actually have some like real character stuff going on. I feel like this season, it's like, oh, she decided to watch Taichi and Tsutomu play instead of Arata, but I don't. Yeah. That's not.
Yeah, I guess that was a step.
That's a step up, but it's not enough of a step up. I'm sorry. So mine's still Chihaya, then Misaki, then Marie Antoinette, then Sawako, then Oscar, then Kyoko.
Yep. As you all know, I absolutely hate Marie Antoinette, so she's at the bottom of my list. And then Misaki, so she's worse than nothing for me. And then Chihaya, and then Oscar, Sawako, and Kyoko. Kyoko, the best protagonist
Still the best.
ever. Probably will not be overthrown, honestly. She's just so great. We love a revenge girly.
So,
vengeful spirit girl.
What should we do about the couples here? Should we add Chihaya and Arata?
And Chihaya and Taichi, and then we see which ones we rank.
God. Okay.
As in, like, which one we're rooting for more.
Yeah. We should rank those two. I mean, man.
Or Taichi.
Taichi just needs to give up.
Can be.
Taichi needs to give up. I'm saying that it should just be Arata and Chihaya. We got the reveal that he thinks about her
Taichi
every time.
And his shadow.
Every time he plays Karada, which is the only thing he enjoys doing is thinking about her. It's over.
Yeah,
at that
was
point.
Nice.
Like, Taichi can't win because he has a life outside of this, kind of. So I think Taichi just gonna have to take this L, man.
Okay, so then we're adding. Okay, so we're adding Chihaya and Arata as our contender amongst our overall.
Well, I'm just ranking of those two. Which one's higher? It's hard for me to gauge because like they didn't do anything, right? Like
I want the best for Taichi, and Chihaya is not the best for him. So. Yeah.
No, it's bad.
I don't want him to be with her either. Yeah. So I guess, we'll throw.
All right, we'll ignore couples for now.
Chihaya.
Oh, do you want to add it?
Arata. I would just add them and then
to our ranking?
At least right now how they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, not very high on mine.
Person and Marie. I put mine above Kent.
Okay. All right. So
honestly, put mine above Bernard and Rosie.
Damn.
We barely see them together.
They're like the neutral value.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I have at the bottom Fersen and Marie, of course. Second from the bottom is Chihaya and Arata. Listen, you guys got to do things together. You can't just think about each other.
We've also seen the conclusion of everyone else's except theirs, so understandable.
That's true. I'm sure this will go up. And then we have Ayane and Kent. And then we have Bernard and Rosalie, which is the break-even one. And then we have Kazuhaya and Sawako, Oscar and Andre, and Shizu and Ryu at the top.
Okay, I'm going to change mine some more, too.
You don't have to use this list. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, switch Oscar and Kazuhaya.
Okay.
I've softened since our season 3 coverage, I guess, of Kimi ni Todoke.
Yeah.
Okay, my worst one, Fersen and Marie.
Of course.
And then Ayane and Kent. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, what? Yeah, bottoms. Freaking Bernard and Rosalie, because we barely get to see them as a couple. Chihaya and Arata, just because they have such a impact on each other's lives, and that was very sweet what he said. And then Oscar and Andre, they're good. And then Kazuhaya and Sawako, just because out of any couple that we've ever... Oh, we don't even have Kyoko and Ren. I guess we didn't include them. Why? Because she's a minor? We didn't include them.
They didn't do anything. It's hard because they didn't. They don't become a couple in the show. Thing.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably put them on there then if we're putting if we're putting Chihaya and Arata, though.
Yeah. Okay, we'll rework this for next show.
Okay. And then Chizu and Ryu at my top as well.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, for the real one. This is the real one. We didn't even do it last time. I tried to listen to our ending and we just didn't. We just straight up didn't do it. So we get to have a brand new, fresh, off the dome.
Okay.
Don't even think about it. Side characters.
Oh God.
I think we should do. I think.
Well, then I'm gonna go in order.
Yeah, top down.
I have to go from top to
down.
bottom.
What you got?
Yeah. Okay, best side character is.
I think you got to pick one from each show.
Taichi.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Taichi as my top.
I guess you don't have to pick one from each show.
Number
keep going.
2 is gonna be Ayane.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's do, dear Lord. Christ. Freaking Sai from Angelic Layer.
Oh my God. Let's go.
Love Sai. She's so freaking cool.
She is cool.
Let's see. Oh God. I'll do Moko from Skip Beat. And then from Rosa Versailles. No, JK. Rosalie from Rosa Versailles and then Moko.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. Is that all this? Yeah, that's all the shows.
Yep. Okay. I got to do mine.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. You had to put, I was going to say, I guess you had to put Kurumi. And then you must put Jen, Joan, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm picking I'm picking the best side characters.
Yours for you. Yeah.
Let's go. Who's number one? I think Jean might be number one.
Oh dang, our villain girl.
Real good. I just always think about her wearing that black dress on the beach, trying to bribe Oscar,
Ursula.
and just being incredible.
Yeah.
So good. Then we got Hitoko from Angelic Layer.
That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then I think we got Taichi. You know, as much as I love Satomu, Taichi just is like Satomu was like great to watch, like a fun POV character. But Taichi is what the show is about to me. He's not even a side character. I don't even actually include him in this category. He just is the show to me. Oh, Sumire, also a pretty top contender, but doesn't make the cut, unfortunately, to Taichi. And she agrees. She would agree that she doesn't compete with Taichi. And then I got to pick.
Well, that's because she has deemed herself main character, and this is side characters. Yep.
And then I'm picking Kurumi, and then I'm picking Moko.
Dang. Kurumi, look how low you are.
But she's like, Kurumi is great, but compared to Jean, it's like they both do the same thing, but one of them is way better at it.
Okay, that's true. Okay, right. Well, that's good. Good rankings there. I like it.
Opening songs. I don't even remember I liked season 2 Chihayafuru opening more than one, right? Maybe.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
That doesn't change my ranking though. My ranking is
no. I don't think that's true. I think you like the first one.
Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I didn't like the visuals of season 2.
Yeah.
Doesn't change my ranking. Yeah. Which is still, my ranking is at the bottom, Skip Beat, then Kimi ni Todoke, then Angelic Layer, then Chihayafuru, then Rosa Versailles.
And mine, I've got Angelic Layer at the bottom, and then Skip Beat, then Chihayafuru, Kimi ni Todoke, and Rosa Versailles at the top. Yeah. Mine's more based off the song itself.
Yeah. That's fair. Our last category was moms. Chihaya's mom gets a boost.
I don't think we have an upset. We didn't see him. Oh, wait, did we see her?
Yeah, she had the whole episode where she goes and buys the Hakama with her, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I was like ignoring you," kind of. So then she recovers. I think it's enough to recover over Oscar's mom.
True. Why is Oscar's mom so high on your list?
Because Oscar's mom is like the baseline. It's like a mom that is
like a nothing person.
Like somewhat positive, right? So
I don't know. She let her daughter be raised as a son.
Yeah, rules. It's like the whole impetus of the entire show, and it's awesome. You should always do that. Anyway, my ranking is now at the bottom at number 5. Kyoko's mom, who sucks. And then we have Misaki's mom, Shoko, who's also not good. And then we have Oscar's mom, who's like slightly positive. She's fun. And then we have Chihaya's mom, who made a big recovery for me this season. What if your mom actually cared about you and the stuff you did?
Yeah, she kind of sucked in the beginning of the first one, big time.
Pretty bad. And then we have Sawako's mom at the top, who's a good mom.
Yeah. Shoko's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Similarly to Marie Antoinette, I just hated her the whole time I saw her. Kyoko's mom, because I know a bit more about her than you do. Oscar's mom, Chihaya's, and then Sawako's.
There we go. All right, that's our rankings.
Woo!
Next time, we'll have a new show, so it'll actually change the ranking a little bit.
That's right.
As opposed to updating a show.
A sign of affection. We'll see. I feel like we need maybe like, do we have a category for like theme or takeaway or something? Because I feel like this next one, that's going to be its biggest strength.
Theme?
What it's covering.
Doesn't that go into show, though? Like the overall show?
Oh, that's true. Never mind, JK. I'm just like, I don't remember it. The character. Well, okay. Yeah, so A Sign of Affection is what we're covering next. So you guys will have to listen. That will be probably 4 to 6 episodes of coverage for us, depending what pace we want to take. And if you want to suggest other shows for us to cover, and or if there's any other categories you want to hear our thoughts on from these shows, you can email us at shoujopod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And another way you can let us know what you're thinking about the show is
you can you can rate, well, you can like our YouTube videos and stuff. You can like and subscribe. You can smash that subscribe button on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can give us 5 stars on your podcast platform of choice. This is very helpful to us. You can also leave a comment in Apple Podcasts. That really helps the algorithm acknowledge that we exist. That's always nice.
What if we did where it's like by leaving a review, you enter for a giveaway of a JoJo shirt or something? We should do something like that maybe once we hit like maybe for like our 100th episode or something.
Oh, okay. What episode?
We're in like the late 70s now, maybe almost 80s.
We do one every week, so we're actually like really getting up there.
Yeah.
But also more people need to
and
leave
we got
comments.
Some more bonus apps if we want to include those. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you can think about it. We'll workshop it some more, you know?
Or the third piece of merch ever.
That's right. That's
something.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Well,
you know, if we were more important people, it would be like, and where can our viewers find you, Joe?
That's true.
You're not doing blah, blah, blah.
You can't find me anywhere.
Anything?
Don't look for me. What else do you do?
You can find me. I stream on Twitch as Sandwich Artista. And you can also watch along as I do a weekly live stream at work on the Walkabout Mini Golf Twitch channel. So plug for Walkabout Mini Golf, the game I'm the community manager for. Yeah. Great game.
That's good. We should start saying that.
You'll like our next DLC, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
You'll like it. I guarantee it.
Oh my god. Cool.
Yep.
Well, we did it. We got another show. Well, another season of a show. I guess it's not the end of the show.
No.
Down. How do you feel? How are you feeling about the podcast overall? How are we feeling? Are you feeling like you have a new perspective on shoujo stuff as the resident shoujo?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, right. The shoujo I consumed mostly was when I was as a teenager, and definitely wasn't thinking as much about what I was watching as I am now. And yeah, I don't know. I've been more active on the shoujo subreddit, and there is a lot of shoujo that just like never made it to anime. So maybe one day when we're humongo success, we'll do manga too, because there's some really great ones. But just didn't get the time. But yeah, that's our episode today. Before I try and end the episode, did we learn anything?
What did we learn from Chihayafuru Season 2, the whole thing?
Season 2? She's just not that into you.
Taichi, my man. Even God can't help you with this one.
Admirable to like try and pursue something that you really feel strongly about, but you must also look after your own well-being, and sometimes you just gotta drop something, or even just wait until she's like not a child in a teenage body. Wait for her to grow up, maybe.
Oh God, that's what he was doing.
Well, he needs to wait a bit, quite a bit longer, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should just be a chill guy. That's the secret of landing the hot chick is just be a chill guy who's good at Karta. Just don't take it too seriously.
Mhm.
You know? I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
What else even happened this
We have
season?
a guy not trying at all and a guy trying his best, and it's the first one is the one succeeding, and he's not having to do anything. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's any other final thoughts.
All right. Next time.
I guess our next show, A Sign of Affection. I have only watched the first episode, but I did read 10 volumes of the manga, and Joe hasn't watched it all, and it's new, and it's different. It's probably leaning more towards Josei just since it's college age characters, but excited to cover that. Something new to add to our catalog.
Yeah, and it's on Crunchyroll.
So be sure you guys listen. Yes, it's on Crunchyroll. There's Omnibus for the manga being sold, so it's doing quite well there too. Very cute manga covers. So look forward to that. And we'll catch you guys later.
See ya next time.
Bye-bye.